So tell me, as someone who is, you're Gen Z, right? Technically?
Technically.
Technically? Okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So as a Gen Zer, what do you think is the biggest detriment to your generation?
Mm, I think a big detrimental thing in my generation, honestly, would be towards like mental health and as far as really not like being people self-aware,
Yeah.
as far as being in whether it's like environmental stuff, as far as how they either grew up or like social norms.
Okay. Um, do you think like when you say social norms, what norms do you think are having the biggest effect on them?
Well, so as far as really not talking about more like the emotional aspects, so more so people talking about speaking up or not having that um, communicative aspect to where they can speak up about like emotions,
Yeah.
to where it's feeling like them really having that kind of stuff to build up inside them, if that makes sense.
That does make sense. That does make sense. Like, it's more so, it's 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 like we're communicating, but we're not.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like we're saying
Right.
words, but they're not having no weight. Like they're not talking about things that
That are like, significant.
Significant,
So
yeah.
as far as people feel as though it's kind of like on autopilot.
Yeah, that's a good one. I feel like that's actually really good, man. That's really good. Because I feel like they're just going with the rhythm, and they just literally the rhythm, or maybe the algorithm. Like they're literally going with the same set of ideas consistently,
Right.
and they're not having anything different coming into them, or even speaking about something different. So,
Right.
yeah, I agree. I agree. What was something that, or is there anything in your family that you saw that made you want to change your health or take your health more seriously?
Yes, I'll say maybe like a few things, but significant. We'll like jot down to maybe like one or two things.
Yeah,
So say
whatever
as
you
far
want
as
to,
like,
yeah.
I'll say what's really not spoken up about being like, just really having that closure to
Yeah.
really just speaking up as far as like maybe my emotions. So
Yeah.
more so I had to materialize and just basically build up and just feel as though kind of just been by myself, like more or less like I'm in a family household of four, but I feel like I'm just in household one, me by myself.
Oh, yeah.
Or just like more or less speaking of as far as like what I want to like in life.
Yeah.
Being is I feel as though I had to kind of just develop as an adult at an early age due to just a simple fact like maybe something happened like significant in my life as like a child.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. That's real. I get that, being in a family but still feeling like you're by yourself, which is
Right.
crazy that a lot of people feel that way. But that is something that I definitely understand. I think in terms of myself, or it's not about me, but in terms of myself, I think the biggest thing for me with kind of breaking out of that is being the one to just start expressing myself. It feels awkward at first because they really
Right.
just gonna be staring you dead in the face like, what is this? Is
Right.
this emotional? Like, are we crying right now? Like, are we talking
Right,
like
no,
this?
literally, kind of had to be the common denominator and all
Yeah,
that. So,
yeah.
or
And
the mediator.
Yeah, and sometimes it's heavy at first, but I think eventually, once you find like your balance of boundaries plus still doing it, like you're gonna find the groove of like, okay, I'm gonna speak up in this aspect, but then I'm gonna still dial back and allow you to express your emotions, because I still have to let you learn that I can't do that for you. So
Right.
yeah, I definitely understand that. Let's see. What is one thing that you think men need in order for their health to improve?
I'll say men need, let's see, more. Oh, it's a hard one. It's so many. It's so many
things.
It's so
I
many
know.
things.
Yeah.
So many things. Um, we'll say I'll say more so as far as like an outlet for them.
Okay.
So just more so somebody who could be very communicative. To whether it's like them wanting to just speak up on certain things, or it's maybe something is like weighing heavy on them and they need to just talk about it. So maybe some kind of ventilator or somebody who can be their mediator for them, to speak up for them.
Yeah. So more like what's the word I'm looking for? Like an advocate for them to be able to. Okay. Do you think of what do you think men need amongst each other? Let me ask that as well.
Um, we'll say maybe more confidence.
More confidence.
Maybe more confidence.
Okay.
Maybe more confidence, yeah.
Okay. I think that's good too. Let me think. What's another good question for you? Okay, how has being creative benefited your health?
I feel like being creative benefits my health to being more expressive and being more so kind of like not really straight narrow path, but more so open up more paths and more avenues to me being more, okay, I want to go ahead and do this and do this and do this rather than just keep it a straightforward narrow path. So more or less kind of be more creative to be more expressive for myself. So not as far as like everything black and white. Like add a little bit more
I need
luster,
some color.
a little more color.
Yeah. I think that's one thing with being creative is like once you learn one, like it's not a box. And a lot of things that you choose to do or the options that they normally give us a box. Like you're at not saying you're necessarily at a desk, but very corporate certain things like being a creative, you can pick up this skill and then do this skill and you learn this one skill in this particular aspect and then now you can do this and you can do that. So I think for sure creativity like not only like allows you to express yourself, but I feel like it develops you intellectually too. Like it causes you to grow in ways that you wouldn't have done on your own.
Right, I agree. I think it just opens up like a different kind of like ideas or like brain power as far as like you thinking about this perspective. Now you think about a whole different perspective.
No, facts. That's good, Landon. Yes. So what do you think is going to be the next step in bettering your health?
Definitely just taking as far as like what I know and just prior knowledge from just me myself and just other people's opinions, really just expanding on just myself to really figure out what it is like I wanted to do as far as thinking about either like mental health or how to maybe advise other people and everything like that, and just really try to dabble myself in maybe more creativity aspects. So we'll say that.
Well, thank you, Landon.
Of course,
thank you for talking
no problem.
with me today.
No problem.
You did really well. You're really good.
What building blocks or steps would you guys utilize to further men's mental health?